This is why I lost everything I had trading forex. So if you're thinking of learning forex trading, here are the 5 most important things you need to know before you venture into that journey. But before we dive into that, I am your girl, Unfiltered Wonders. And if this is the first time of seeing this face, I want you to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Now, back to what we're saying. There are 5 things you need to know about forex trading. Number 1 on my list is forex is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Because I see a lot of you go on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and you see successful traders, and you feel like, oh, I can do this. But you forget that there are late nights, there are days you lose money, there are days that you're not emotionally stable, or you can't even bear the losses. These are things that you will not see on social media. You're not going to see it. Sometimes you're not even going to be told. So forex is very, very tough. I'm not going to lie to you. So based on my experience, I want you to know that forex is a skill. You can go to the university for 4 years and study a course. I don't see anything wrong in you spending 2 years, 3 years, or even 4 years learning forex trading. Because at the end of the day, when you eventually become profitable, you're going to recover all your losses. Now that you understand that forex is not a Ponzi scheme, the number 2 on my list is your emotion will break you before your strategy. See, nobody's going to tell you this thing that I'm telling you. What do I mean? You might have a very good strategy. You might even have an A+ setup, and your emotion will mess you up. Few times that I've blown account, I've lost money. It was not because I didn't know what to do or my setups were not A+. It was either because I was greedy, or I was impatient, or I was scared. Now you can have a good setup, and at the end of the day, you're eager to leave the market. And when you do this thing, you're going against your initial plan. So you see that at the end of the day, you're not going to make as much as you want or you wish or you plan to. Sorry, you didn't even plan. So your emotion is going to break you. Have a working strategy. Make sure you're emotionally ready to face the losses, to control your wins. Because there are few things that happened to me when I was trading. You know, I can make profit today, and when I see that the market is still buying or selling, I'll just hop into the market without even, calculating my risk or having a proper risk management. So at the end of the day, I lose money, and later on, you see the market going your direction. It's very, very painful. So have a working strategy to make sure your emotion is stable, is balanced. Because if your emotion is not balanced, trust me, it's either greed, impatience, or fear will make you lose out on the market. And number 3 on my list is you need a trading plan. Remember, if you fail to plan, you're going to plan to fail. There's no successful trader I know that doesn't have a trading plan or a trading journal. Now, when I started this, I didn't have a real plan. It was all vibes, I was eager to hop into the market. So later on, I came across a post on Twitter, and, I was really, really, really impressed when I saw that this young man had a trading plan, a trading journal, when to trade, what to risk, entry models, exit models. Now, in Forex, they have Asian section, New York section, and London section. Now, if you don't know the time that you're supposed to trade in New York section, you're going to mess up your trade. Because after I went through his page, I realized that if you don't plan your trade, your exit and entry model, you're going to mess up your trade, right? So you need to understand that you need a trading journal. Know when to trade, when to leave the market, know your profit level, know your stop loss level. It's not every time you trade. Don't trade every time. You can say, okay, in a week, I'm going to trade 3 times in a week or twice a week. But every day I'm taking 4 trades, 3 trades or 2 trades. All these are part of the plan. Okay, I'm going to trade Asian section. I'm going to trade New York section. And when it's time for you to trade your New York or Asian section, then you look out for your setups to play out. And that's how it works. After planning your trade, the 4th on my list is consistency. Trust me, consistency is the hardest part, because there are days you see red, there are days you see green. So if you don't get used to these things, you might not really make good things out from your trade. Now, when I started trading, I made some profits, I made losses. Now, some days when I lost money, I'll just back out from the market. I'll be like, I've lost money, I'm not trading again, I'm not trading again. Mind you, your plan comes before, every other thing. So because I wasn't consistent with my setup, my plan, and all that, I really messed up. I lost more than what I should have lost. So you need to be consistent. There's nobody I know, or there's nothing you do in this world, in this life, that when you're not consistent in it, it's going to yield result. So if you want good results, consistency is the key. Now, having known this, the last one is demo trading. Calm down. I know what's in your mind. Yeah, that was the same thing I thought about when I started trading Forex. Now, this zeal, this eagerness to hopping into live trade. Please, calm down. Hold on. It's not your father that owns the market. After learning, the next thing you should do is to practice on your demo trade. Some people call it ordinary money because it's not real, you can't withdraw. But what does that do? When you trade in your demo consistently, you're going to figure out some things that works for you. You're going to find out if your strategy is what is really the problem, or your plan, or your emotions, or anything. So when you figure that out, you can now source out means, fund your live account, and trade. So this, I want to trade live trade. I want to enter live trade. I want to do this. I'm losing out. Chill. Once you fund that amount, even if it's $1,000, believe me, you're going to lose that money. You're going to lose it because you'll be too anxious to enter the market. Mind you, you're trading against smart people, meaning you should be smarter to win any trade. So this eagerness of, let me just hop into the market and take my own share, you're going to lose your money. You understand? You're going to lose it. And when you lose that money, it's going to pain you. And when it pains you, you're not going to do anything about it. So in conclusion, Forex is not the Ponzi scheme. I've said that already. So forget about how long it's going to take you. The most important thing is you getting it and getting it right. Make sure your emotion is on check. Make sure you have a trading plan. Consistency is the key. Don't forget this. And lastly, try demo trading. It's going to help you. Alright? So Forex is tough. We're still learning. We're still struggling. But at the end of the day, we're going to become profitable. If you have stayed till this part of the video, I believe that you know what you're looking for. And so don't forget that I've been there before. I've lost money, I've lost time, I've lost confidence, I've struggled. So if you're here and you need help, I don't know what your challenge could be or can be, you can actually reach out to me in the comment section. I will be there to help you. And until then, see you in the next video.